You okay, Chris?
The world's gonna end. The world's gonna end.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
He hasn't cleaned his clothes once in this whole adventure.
Today I'll spend time with my friends.
Oh yeah, I'll go explore town where nothing happens.
I could go spend time with my friends.
They're all gonna die, you might as well.
Okay.
So, I've been reading the newspaper a lot lately, trying to comb it for stories, little clues about what might be coming. There's something I've noticed. Has anyone else felt like the amount of screwed up stuff happening lately has escalated?
No, you're so enlightened, Michael. Why don't you tell us all about it?
What do you mean?
Shut up! You haven't noticed a single thing that's happened so far, Alex?
Chris, consistently throughout this whole story, Alex has been oblivious to everything.
You stupid fuck. Go back to your liberal arts degree.
And then even
idiot.
when he does notice, he just drops it immediately.
I need to take a swig of this fucking poison one second.
Do it very loudly.
This game is driving you to drink.
Like, last year I swear I never heard about girls going missing, dying in water towers, people shooting up their schools.
Because you weren't hanging out with Alex, who constantly talks about it, you stupid div.
I swear, every time I catch the news, there's a new tragedy.
It's almost like people in every time period throughout history have always felt like it's the end times.
Yeah, it's almost like the news just reports on tragedy, and it always has done, and it always will do.
And when you're growing up, you'll start noticing these things more because you're starting to become a part of the world.
Face. You dumb little fuck, you're only 19 or some shit.
He was 20. But then you can give him beer.
Were there any indication that it's just this reality that's like that?
That's a good question.
I'm so annoyed. They were all progressing through their character arcs, little tiny bits by tiny bits. And now it's like we're back to square one, everyone's and annoying again.
I would say worse than before. They're not even acting like themselves in a lot of cases. Oh, maybe because the universe.
Well,
reality.
Like, makes sense for Michael. He went and looked into the fucking deadlights or whatever, and now he's fucked up.
Deadlights.
I am afraid that even I, a being who is aware of all of my parallel lives at once.
Convenient.
How about that?
The defining core mechanics of each reality.
I only answer what I think you want me to answer.
I come to other realities to be vague and not help in any way. That's my role.
What are the things? Does she have headlights on her head?
Yeah, I don't know what those are. I take them.
They're cup holders.
I take them to be like Frankenstein bolts. They kind of look like little coffee cups.
She's got coffee cups for brains.
The norm for, say, my life as Oda, compared to my life as Yuzu, are so starkly different.
Interesting. I bet Uzu was very cool.
In Oda's life, I longed for family that was never
I don't care!
Whereas in
Shut up!
people who did not speak with their families were considered to be...
Great. So do you think things are getting worse?
Yeah, let's get back to the conversation at hand.
No, let me list off more names.
Holy shit, she said it.
Yeah,
okay.
she backed us up.
Okay, the writing was self-aware. Okay.
Thank you, evil robot.
Okay. Wow.
You got experience for that.
That's what they talked about today.
I gotta go away for a while. I don't know when I'm coming back.
This is a good game.
All you're doing is running.
Listen, if I had that carpet in my room and that much room, I'd probably just run around in circles.
Run around in circles.
Make myself dizzy.
Trying to follow it.
Chris, how would you feel meeting yourself?
I'd ask him things that I worry about and if they affect him too.
It's interesting. I really like positing that question to people because everybody has a slightly different response to like, oh, would you be able to live with a copy of yourself?
I feel like the benefit of it would be like work output, but that's if
that's what I like.
But
to
that's
think
if
of
both of you could also cooperate with each other.
You know how hard I am about my work ethic. I feel like we would be able to whip each other.
Aroused?
Oh my god, robot is aroused? What the fuck?
Okay, moving on.
Vela, are you aroused right now?
Is this why you sometimes get a look of bliss on your face and stare off?
You are such a creep. Get out. Just leave.
Get out of your room.
That's when somewhere in a parallel life she's kicking your ass for asking such stupid questions, Alex.
Yeah, Alex, you're just such an idiot. Like, how do you keep fucking this up? How are you so stupid?
Easy there.
I'm just kidding.
I just like you when you're horny.
I like it when you orgasm in front of me.
I wonder what I'm like in my parallel lives. I have to say, this parallel life stuff blows. Compared to the concept of past lives, this isn't very exciting.
She said it.
Past and future lives, we would get to be something different in the future. Now I just get to be me and not realize I'm so many other things at the same time.
Is it really that different?
Perhaps you too should get an android shell for your physical form.
Yeah! I could be like you. Except I'd have more of a personality.
Okay.
Excuse me, she said she can feel emotions.
Perhaps my problem is that I have too much personality, as I am always dealing with a variety of stupid people at once.
Yes.
For example, I am currently a 12-year-old Scottish boy who just asked Dad.
No, you're not stupid too, though.
What? Girl, that's crazy.
I've only ever been Scottish once.
Black people things!
That's the line you gave her.
Damn, baby.
Any way to tell what I'm like in a parallel life?
Thighs wider.
Yeah, that's why her arms are spread.
I wouldn't recommend it.
Oh, what she actually said, you'll end up like Michael, so I wouldn't recommend it. That is what I said. Good.
It is.
I wonder if I'm a super...
No, this guy, that's why this is so baffling to me. This writer, like, he seems to understand some things and then sometimes he doesn't.
I mean, that's what's so
He's
frustrating about
currently
the writing.
experiencing multiple personalities too.
We were talking about it earlier, but this isn't a matter of having an unreliable narrator, because I've heard some people refer to that with this game. You have an unreliable writer. You don't know what's intentional, what isn't. Sometimes you can tell that there is intent. You can tell what he's going for. Sometimes he has awareness. Sometimes he just gets caught in a loop and he doesn't know what he's doing anymore.
Look what she just said.
He's a really feminine and timid girl in this reality.
But we literally ran into that, didn't we?
That's true, we did.
Yeah.
I think we're going to get along, Chandra.
Yippee. Yippee, that was fun. Yippee. Wee.
Some more interesting discussion than yesterday.
It's true. It was better. Ah, but we hung out on Thanksgiving.
You're right,
That
we
wasn't
did.
supposed to happen.
Yeah, we fucked up the timeline.
Who cares? It didn't affect anything.
Continue, let's keep going.
Yeah, we gotta keep hearing. Is this exhausting you already?
A little bit.
I bet the next conversation will be interesting. We'll all sit on the floor, and then a different character will say, "So,
You orgasm? Tell me more."
I would rather not.
Okay, so I've got some questions for you, Miss the Essentia 2000.
Do go on.
Or can I just call you Essentia 2000? Or just 2000?
What is this?
What about E?
Is that your question?
I don't want to offend you. Please help me.
No, sorry. So, what happens when people die?
That's a good question.
Does
I'd be
that
curious.
Bring you into the soul space, or is that something different?
You are asking a very complex question of me.
Is it really?
The only thing I can say
okay."
is that I do not have a definitive
I'm so glad you
How
came
is she
here.
simultaneously so vague and so over-explanatory?
I have spent many hours
Because she over-explains nothing.
there. I have encountered many people. Some of them are parallel versions of myself. However, never have I met a version of
Can you talk about your alternate selves again? Maybe list one of them by name and say what their job was. Okay.
Cool rule. Okay.
However, please know that when I say the world or worldly, I mean people who care for world
Yes, I get it. If
Yeah,
you're
yes.
materialistic
You go to hell.
physical. I
when you
believe
die, before you die,
between
as
soul.
Mario taught us.
I feel like we talked about this earlier, maybe a few times, but it's Rory asking it this time. It's a little different, because Rory doesn't know that.
What if she saw his finger as a weapon and started killing him?
That's why her
Like
eyes
the
are
Iron
red.
Giant.
No, stop. It's my fingy.
You are not a gun.
Parallel lives. I've encountered individuals like
Which is to say a weapon, a firearm.
as many
Rory, you are who you choose to be.
My sister cared about me.
The town would already be nuked by that point. Nobody would escape. They'd be lost to the conversation.
She gave away her things before she died. I think she wasn't a worldly person.
Rory, I am sure your sister was as fine a soul as you. I am eternally sorrowful that she ended her own life.
You can tell because her eyes are blue. That means sad.
When this whole thing is over and we've saved everyone, I'm going to help everyone realize how precious this is.
Alex could learn quite a bit from you.
What?
Ah! Stop being me!
He actually did it. I was gonna pretend that he wasn't paying attention.
The end is nigh.
Is that equipment for Rory, I guess?
Yeah, I assume that that's a...
One of
yeah,
those
it's because he
signs.
has the signs.
Yeah, he has signs.
Oh, yeah. God, I hate Rory. Here, I'll do the mine dungeon now.
Okay.
That's just leveling up, right?
Yeah, it's
You
just
can only
leveling
do
up.
one or the other, though, right?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. I mean, it's still gonna go through the...
Oh, wait, I don't know if it... I don't know how the cutscenes work.
Fuck.
We'll see. We'll see.
My bad, my bad.
It might be okay. Here we go again.
That's why I'm here.
Wow, what a demented voice.
Questions here. No one to bother you to do stuff. I
Sounds like Panda.
it here. It's peaceful.
Okay, I'm
Or
glad.
I am mean trying to whisper.
Ooh, +3. What will I do that for? PP?
Yeah, I do PP.
PP.
We haven't made that joke yet.
We made it like 60 times.
Don't worry, this game's been repeating itself too.
Oh yeah, we're just getting into character.
Yeah, we're just really immersed.
We're, listen,
Our
viewer,
brains are mush at this
that's
point.
exactly what I was gonna say. Viewer, I don't know if you're experiencing the same thing that we did after however many weeks it's been that these episodes have been going up.
This game is making me want to reject my body and go into the soul space.
But
I'm getting sick of this.
We're so drained.
Today I'll
wash my face.
Go to bed.
Okay, I have a very serious question. And I'm really hoping you can answer it seriously.
Okay.
Okay.
Is it about anime?
I will do my best.
Is Gundam real in another
Is
dimension?
there a reality where anime? Oh, it's Undertale all over again. Why isn't this line a meme, huh?
Hey, Claudio, just leave. Seriously.
You're going to die soon.
Go watch anime, and when you explode, you'll be happy.
I was really hoping it actually was as important to everyone as it is to me.
Nope,
No,
sorry.
I mean, yes, it does exist in other realities. In one reality,
Three
the
sea-
three sisters are brothers. In another, they are 3 sea lions.
If there's infinite realities,
Yeah,
it's
then
everything.
it's going to be everything. You don't
You
even,
can infer that.
You don't have to ask these questions. Hey, so in another reality, is like the sky not blue? Yes, it's probably every color.
Yes.
That sounds so freaking awesome! This brings a whole new dimension! I almost want to astral project myself into the soul space right now and check out these various iterations of Mahou Shoujo Haru no Shimai!
You're really fucking cool, dude.
You can tell by his man bun.
Please tell me you're joking. There is no way that this is a thing.
I'm afraid it is.
I'm sorry. It's true.
There you go. There's your experience.
Such a waste of a conversation.
They spent all day talking about it.
At least she answered instead of going,
I can't tell you right now, but maybe in a later cutscene.
Hey, you okay?
Yeah, it's nothing.
Oh, okay, cool. As long as you're okay.
I mean, well, it's gonna end, but you know, whatever.
Fella's lying.
She just said she was okay. Man, I wish I could get in her mind like you can.
You do not need a pan-dimensional mental link with Bella to see that she is lying.
No, you're just
That's how it
oblivious.
feels sometimes.
I just wanted to tell you that you've come to mean a lot to me, Alex. You, Michael, Chandra, everyone. I'm so happy I left my reality for this one. Even if this one ends, that year I had with you and everyone else.
Of us all yelling at each other and not listening to each other.
When you told Rory that nobody cares about his dead sister.
Listen, there was we did a lot of fun things. We got to beat up a stop sign. There was a drunk guy.
I like imagining that they're just trashing people's property like stop signs and shit. That's awesome.
Ask about kissing.
Oh my God.
Yeah, sure, go for it.
Go
Ask
for
about
it.
kissing.
The world's ending. Who cares?
Really?
Yeah, go for it.
If you don't feel like
Everyone
it, don't
else
do
had
it.
a reset button.
But we've come so far.
No.
We asked
So
about
smile.
kissing.
So
Ask
smile.
about kissing.
Okay.
Ask about kissing.
Okay, we'll ask about kissing.
Go with your
Say
gut,
things
Chris.
Like that. It It makes me want to kiss you, but I don't know which one.
Just do both.
Jesus.
It's fine.
If I laugh nervously, maybe it makes it less creepy.
This is so good at making me cringe.
They're into you in every reality. It doesn't matter.
I can't believe a story can make me cringe like that. That's amazing.
You want to kiss me?
She starts throwing up bolts.
What a strange situation this is.
Take your pick.
Oh, holy crap,
What's
dude.
out?
Holy crap, dude. Who do we kiss? I don't want to kiss a robot. I want to kiss
Why
Vala.
wouldn't you kiss them both?
Yeah, what the hell? There's no... We can't smush our heads together and make out.
Same person!
Form them into one thing.
I want to
You've
kiss
known
Vala.
Vela longer.
Yeah, let's kiss Vala. Yes!
Oh my god.
Is that kissing or is that smothering?
They're just pressing their faces together. Listen, I've done
Hey
that.
there, Ginger Boy. Not while I'm watching.
Holy fuck, she's blushing. We did it! We played our cards right! We did it!
I am at a loss for words for the first time in this body.
You say
I
so.
am thinking you should try that again once we save the world.
Holy cannoli.
Hey, keep those.
Thought you said we're not going to save the world.
I am a happy little man.
Rory was watching. That's why he got 100 XP.
Yeah, Rory's outside the window.
That should have been me.
I wonder, can we get 3D models of the characters? Just like
I don't know.
impose them doing
I
crazy
mean,
things?
it's just
sure
Unity.
eventually.
You could probably very easily dump stuff from this game.
Part of the problem is that as we've been playing this, as we've probably mentioned before, there's no documentation on this game. There's very little. There's a little bit.
It's not absolute zero, but there's not a lot. And it doesn't help that most discussion around this game was heavily focused towards just the beginning because people didn't have the patience to get through.
And trashing it.
Yeah.
So maybe eventually people would like rip the models and
Although
stuff.
now that we've been playing all the way through, I can say the charm that was there at the beginning, the brief bits of it, it's gone.
Yeah.
You guys feel a lot less inclined to like make excuses for this game.
I wasn't trying to.
It wasn't even excuses
Yeah,
at points.
I was enjoying parts of it.
I think genuinely there are some interesting things in here, and there are ideas that could have worked, but they've been dried out now.
I want very much to give this the benefit of the doubt. I'm very fucking artsy. I'm really like into that kind of thing, but this game makes it so hard to enjoy it.
Julian, say what she said right now.
Alex, there's something I'd like to ask you, and it's going to be a bit tough for you to hear.
Put a robot filter on Julian. Thank you.
What's up?
When the end comes, and there is nothing left to do but die, will you leave your body behind and join me in the soul space?
You really don't think we can win, do you?
I am afraid I don't know either way. I believe we may have a chance.
No, you said it was absolute zero and you're a robot.
Yeah, you keep changing everything that you say constantly. I'm getting tired of listening to you. She just says what you want to hear.
What's it like to enter the soul space?
Has he not been there before? Like, numerous times?
No.
You are reduced to pure spirit. Your flesh dissolves. Your form dissipates. You will float in space.
You look like a Starman from Earthbound, but a little bit different.
With the freedom to travel wherever you please.
That sounds nice.
You are adrift in the void. It is magical, and it does not
I've always
hurt.
hoped that that's what would happen after I die, is I just get to float around and be incorporeal.
You can go through walls and look at people fucking and shit.
Yeah, I probably would. It wouldn't be my priority, but I probably would. I would rather see places. I have a lot of dreams about being able to go through walls and just explore areas.
Yeah.
I was a little worried that by talking I was going to miss something important, but I guess not.
I've only ever known a physical form. I can't imagine not living like this. Eating, drinking, reading.
That's my dream. You should see how angry I get when I have to poop.
I understand
What?
there's more.
You've made fun of me for it before.
For what?
That I like groan when I have to get up and stop working.
Maybe this is why you've never felt the existence of the soul space. You have never lost anything. Don't worry. When the reality around you...
That's not true. His mom lost her job. Oh yeah, I guess that's not him, huh?
I lost a couple of minutes of free time.
I like the singing.
Hey, the first day of Hanukkah's coming up.
He lost his chance with Rory.
Well, yeah, he just had to go and fuck Vela, didn't he?
So, I have a serious question.
Is it anime?
Just get on with it. We've been doing this for a week. I think we know what the routine is.
What's up?
I find it unlikely that she expects you to answer, Alex. Obviously, this question is aimed at either the Essentia 2000 or myself.
Michael is now the main character.
Yeah.
Drastically different from each other.
He's just doing this because he wants people to finally pay attention to him.
I don't know. I feel like this conclusion to Michael actually works for how he was ignored throughout the first like part of the game. It actually kind of fits.
I'm willing to accept it.
It's kind of like when you see someone like change so drastically, like after a few years of not seeing them, and you're like.
But it's not like it happened all at once at the end. If they wanted to, they could have paced this out through the whole game if they wanted to.
If it was deliberate, all the scenes where Michael's seriously in the background not talking, and then eventually he just vanishes for a while.
Yeah,
that could have worked.
That they never noticed.
That's what I mean. This was happening the whole time, and they didn't notice. That would have been good, but they didn't. That obviously was not the intent.
The camera never panned to him to show anything.
No.
So
he choked on tea at one point.
Does the concept of God exist in all realities?
No. God does exist in some realities. In others, he does not.
So, are you saying
Wouldn't over infinite realities there be one where God stops the Alex apocalypse?
Also, God exists as in, like, literally God exists?
Yeah.
How do you know that? How have you actually seen the end of the universe?
Wouldn't there be one
God?
reality where Vela is God?
She's about to explain.
Well, that's true. I'll let her speak.
God made all the realities and yet doesn't exist in some. Does this make God less important? Less omnipotent? If there is a God in one reality and not in another, why would God make a reality that doesn't have him in it? That seems pretty bogus to me. Almost like the people who get God in their reality are lucky, or less lucky, depending on how you look at it.
I am God.
The concept.
Stop talking.
The concept of fairness is a human construction.
Who is?
The Essentia 2000 is lying. She doesn't know if there is a God in another reality.
She can lie? She's the Liatron?
I generate lies at 5,000 words per minute.
Or have a concept of spirituality. But there is no reality that directly has a God or does not. She can't know the answer to this question. She is lying.
Now I don't know what to believe.
Now my head hurts!
There might be a God. There might not be. Don't let a piece of electronic junk, no offense, tell you what to do.
Okay, if she's leaving, I'm gonna get out of here. Way too many dudes.
No, okay. Convenient cutoff.
Alex, listen to me.
Yeah, she didn't like respond to that.
No, which is not suspicious in any way. Okay.
Can you feel it? It's in the air. The air is different. The light is different.
The sun is blue. Things are chicken.
I wish I was chicken. I'm hungry.
Why did you write it's in the air? The air is different. Just use one or the other. That's mean.
Are you saying this guy is not particularly good at composing a sentence?
Are you saying he's not a wordsmith?
It's just that you're not supposed to use like the same sentences
I
next to each other.
It's redundant. I get it. I know what you mean.
But being redundant does add length.
Redundancy is part of the fucking identity of this piece of art.
It sure is.
Can you feel it, Alex? Yeah, you already said that like 3 times so far.
Look, man, I'm getting tired.
Can't we just draw this out longer?
Just because the robot's lying to us. And,
like, I know
she made
you
me cut my head off. And
I know you stumbled on something here, and she told a big lie that she's met God and she knows everything about the universe, but can we just forget about it?
Just because I walked into her head and saw a very striking visual of her cutting me up and killing me.